had a wonderful comment from a subscriber, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. And that is, we have such negative associations with the number on the scale because we work in pounds.
Yes.
And she suggested to change it to kilograms, but I always love the stone. Like,
I do too.
You know, I'm 9 stone, but I'm not. I'm 12 stone. 12 stone 7, which means nothing to Americans. So I look at it and I'm just like, oh, I'm 12 stone 7. Let me pull out my calculator and see what that is. So it kind of throws a wrench into that negative association of, oh my gosh, I gained 3 ounces in the past day. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm still 12 stone. You know, so I should be around 9 stone. I figure that's what my goal is. So now I have a totally different way to look at it. And I think it's really valuable. I really appreciated that comment.
It's a great comment.
Yes.
But at the same time, if you watch any fat shows from the UK, oh, they fat shame those people.
Meanwhile, millions of us are getting bigger and bigger as we literally gorge ourselves to death.
It's terrible. And they're like, you're 24, a whopping, incredible 24 stone.
Mark weighs in at a whopping 22 stone 3.
Super size versus super skinny.
Oh, great show.
I loved that. But all they did was take each other's disordered eating and swap it out. You know, nobody got healed. Nobody got
But
fixed.
didn't that only last for a few days?
Yeah, it was
and
only
then
a
they
few
would
days.
go on and they would.
So the super eater realized, okay, I'm not going to die if I eat less food. And then the anorexic realizes, okay, I'm not going to die if I eat more food. And they had a pretty good success rate, at least
like
immediately after.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they are now. Remember, y'all watch Biggest Loser?
Dear. I didn't really watch it. I remember it, but...
It's a shame that that's the biggest one that we have because there are much better ones like Fit to Fat to Fit. I wish that one had gone on for more seasons. That one was awesome.
Fit to Fat to Fit.
Where a trainer...
Oh my goo-goo.
And a fat person, the trainer gains like 30% of their body weight over 4 months. And then they work with the fat person to lose it because they've never been fat and they don't know what it's like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
In 4 months of eating, Fallon gained 41 pounds, surpassing her goal of 165. Now she will experience trying to get fit with a body that is over 40 pounds heavier.
So the women had the hardest time with this. Like the dudes are like, oh, I'm eating, you know, burritos and candy bars and ice cream and it's great. Look at my belly, you know. The women are like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. Like they're spinning out. They can't do it. It is a very interesting psychological show. But Biggest Loser, at the end, you know, they had the big, everyone comes back and they show how much weight everybody lost. And everybody lost weight, but they look like they aged 20 years.
That's awful.
And I was wondering, like, why do they look so road hard, man? They look like they have lived some life in the past year. And it's just because of the unhealthy way that they were losing weight. They're working out for like 8 hours a day.
I remember that.
They were abusing diuretics.
Yes.
There were likely some prescriptions involved. And it was a very dirty, sort of underhanded thing, in my opinion. I don't like that show. I do like Fit to Fat to Fit. I liked Super Size versus Super Skinny just for, you know, the sheer, like, it's like a train wreck. You can't stop watching. Like, this is crazy. What are these people doing? What are these people eating? They had these 2 tubes and they would fill it up with what they ate over the week.
It looked like
it's all brown. It's just all brown. Everybody's eating brown. Nobody's eating any green or any meat, like real meat or anything. It's just like trash. So anyway, got off on a tangent there.
That's okay because it was about the stone.
Have you weighed since?
No.
Okay.
I don't have a scale.
Yeah, which is fine. I didn't bring it. We're going with non-scale victories.
Yes.
Because the scale sucks.
It does. The scale is mean and I don't like it.
It is. It's unforgiving. Definitely.
All right, looks like 9:40 this morning.
But how are your clothes fitting?
Great.
Yeah.
Like looser or more loose or whatever. But definitely they fit bigger. They fit bigger. They fit larger. And I'm noticing because like these sides just, you know, more and more of the shirts are just falling down on the sides where they used to be tight and like a sausage.
Michelin Man, that's what I always said. That's what I
That was it.
The Michelin Man.
Ooh, I saw a picture. My aunt sent me a picture of me last night through my text message.
I'll put it up.
I sent it to her. I said, oh dear. I still have the same clothes that I'm wearing in that picture. I still have them. I wore the shorts yesterday, but they look terrible on me because they're so big. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
And they have gotten those so big that when I looked, even yesterday, I was looking in the mirror and I thought, wow, this shirt that I was wearing yesterday used to really feel snug in certain places, but not anymore. And it did help me feel better yesterday. It really made me look at myself differently.
And knowing that your clothes are fitting better is proof, even if the scale isn't budging, it's proof that your body composition is changing for the better. And that's really all you should care about.
That's true. And let me say this to that, this to that, or let me say that to this. I went and saw my primary care just a few days ago. And when I weighed in office, it did not tell me the weight that we weighed here. It was a few pounds more. And I already knew not to
Don't spiral.
spiral. But I said, Doc, this is what I weighed just a few days ago. Now your scale is telling me this. And she said, look, she's a really nice lady. She's just she's a regular just physician. But she does like intermittent fasting, bone broth, eating veg and meat, and that's what I can say.
Nice.
She's a good doctor in that aspect as far as wanting the better lifestyle.
Yeah.
It is. There's no arguing. I was gonna say argumentative. That's just, look, that's part of this video also. I say weird things. So they might not make sense. It's just my brain is trying to catch up with lips or vice versa. So please forgive and just move on.
We're playing it off the cuff. We don't have a script, so.
No script. But the scale did say, in fact, it was 3 pounds heavier at the doctor's office. And she said, okay, no problem. All scales weigh differently, number one. And then she brought up, if it's your cycle time and different things of that nature that made me think, okay, she's like, maybe water retention or blah, 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 but don't let it bother you.
Right.
Because I had also shared with her my measurements that we shared in the last video. And really, that's the proof. That is the bottom line. Yeah. That's the proof.
Absolutely.
And yesterday when I was at this little job, I was looking in the mirror and I was looking at the shirt I was wearing, and I thought, okay, stay focused on what you see now, not the number.
Right.
The number. Why do we hate the number? There's psychology though behind that though. There's a psychology about it's deeper than this. We should not be afraid to look at the number on the scale. And I am.
Yeah. It's just our reaction to it. It's like the Stoic principle. How dare you?
Oh my goo-goo. Time out. I got a call on the phone. Oh, guess what? It's just spam.
Of course.
Everybody. I don't know about anybody else, but see, I don't have bill collectors calling me because I don't have outstanding debt. But my phone rings nonstop from spam.
Spam. Always.
And please know, I do go in and say, block, block, block. I've probably blocked 250 in the last maybe 2 months. Okay, I have a funny story.
Okay.
Should I share?
Go for
it's
it.
Kind of embarrassing.
Oh, well, those are the best kind.
Okay. So one time when I went to the doctor, now 6 months, let's go every 3 months. And there was this nurse practitioner, or I don't know if she was a nurse, that person that comes in, looks at your ears, takes your blood pressure, whatever.
Does all the legwork for the doc.
Upset me from the jump. I'm very friendly and glad to be there. I've been seeing my doctor since 2015. So we have a relationship. The doctor's awesome. But this lady I'd never met before, and they were still requiring a mask. This was 6 months ago. about, because I say every 3 months, so it was like 6 months ago now. And we'll get started on that.
That's a Patreon discussion.
We will talk about, yeah, that'll be another topic. However, you won't make me, it's gonna go right here, and it's gonna go like this. Okay, that lady walked in and jumped me so bad. I felt this big. Felt so small. The reason why I was there to visit the doctor, she found out, and she starts to lecture me on not about diet and health and stuff like that, but how I don't need to feel this way. It was awful. But it all started off because she mask shamed me and embarrassed me, and I was very, very upset. So then she's gonna run my blood pressure. But I'm not upset like, ugh, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even saying a word back to her because I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to the point where I just don't even know what to think. I just want her out of there so I can see my precious doctor that I love. She takes my blood pressure and it is high. I have great blood pressure and I always have. And it's high. Well, no kidding.
Why?
And now she's letting me know that I need to look into some blood pressure medicine. I don't know this lady at all. She's never met me.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting
Not
there.
your doctor.
I just sat there. Just, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Then my doctor came in and I told her everything that happened, and doctor said she's temporary anyway and hopefully she won't be there next time, but I don't need blood pressure medicine. Oh, but since I did look into some insurance recently, now I'm getting call after call after call. Just got a text 2 days ago. Hey, Dawn, this is Christian with the Yakety Yak Yak, and I'm here to help you with Blue Cross or United Healthcare, whatever. I said, oh my goo-goo. I never respond, but I just, it opened up Pandora's box. I am having just text after text after text about get health insurance. I did respond back to one of them because it is a person. And I said, and I told him how much I made in a year. And he said, listen to what he said. He said, you should go qualify for Medicaid.
For real. Yeah.
I said, I told you, man, I can't afford this. You know, when he heard my annual income, he immediately was like, oh, ma'am, Medicaid. I don't know.
Medicine is expensive. That's why we're trying to be healthy. So
Yes.
that we don't need medicine, because, you know, a lot of people in their older years, even starting in their 40s, they start to need, you know, blood pressure medicine and be prescribed cholesterol medicine and stuff like that. I don't think they actually need it, but they'll be prescribed it. They tried to prescribe it to me, and my triglycerides were like 27. So that was stupid. Did not do that. Quit that doctor, because don't try to sell me crap. If you don't have medical insurance, I think telehealth, or a local doctor who does a subscription-based service, like $75 a month, you can be seen as many times as you need to for certain things. You know, they all have their own rules, but if you don't have insurance, that's probably the best way to go.
So hey, here's another video you might enjoy. And please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay beautiful, friends.